So this is the banana. So we are going to bake this in the oven. Just increase it to any Celsius. Yeah. We have 2 recipes to make tonight, guys. Oh, I want to keep my two. Okay, I'm happy with that. So this is the nuts that is going. So I'm going to set time for like 3 minutes. All the nuts. Last time, I normally just put it straight away to just bake it. But last time, I think I toasted it first, and Obi said they likes it. So I'm just still going to repeat same process. Yeah. I'm going to toast that. I'm going to set time, guys, because I don't want it to burn. I just on the oven. Let's say in 5 minutes, should be able to be toasted. So while that is going on, today I'm not wearing my hats. Oh gosh, hold on, guys. You know, people like us that's really tall. We are too tall. We can't question God and ask God, why are we like this? People like us that's really tall. So let's go. Just get your pen, write down. So we are going to mix the, what should we mix now? Before that, get ready. I want to mix my dough for the sausage roll down. Yeah. So let's mix the dough sausage roll down. This a bit so. Yeah, that's better. So I've already weighed 500 grams of flour down. 1 egg. So my liquid, let me use this for my liquid. I've already put my, oh, look at me, I didn't put my nutmeg. So I've already put that dry ingredients there. So let me add my nutmeg into it. So can use measuring spoon, half a teaspoon. I just eyeball it. That's my nutmeg in there. Should add a bit more. Yeah. I just want to whisk all the dry ingredients together. So 3 to 4 grams of baking powder is in here. So I'm gonna mash all my. Could you please, guys, bring your voice down? I will appreciate that. If not, go upstairs. Hello, my YouTuber. Thanks for coming in. Good evening. Happy weekend. How you all doing? You just want to fold your butter into the flour. Yeah, you ensure that you are folding it. I usually use mixer, but because I just want to do little one for my boy, so it's see the same way. First of all, you want to fold your fat, which is butter or margarine, anything. You want to fold into the flour first. Yeah. I left this in the room temperature. That's why it's like this. If it's cold, it's always better. I just make sure everything out since. But it happened that I have to do other things. So that's why it's like this. It's supposed to be like a sand. Yeah, it's supposed to be like sand. Or like breadcrumb, something like that. But it is what it is at this stage. It's fine. So after you fold all of that in, baby is hearing my voice. That's why he's doing it. Baby is fine. Okay. Double tap to say, hello, my YouTuber. Hi. Yeah, tonight we are going to be baking banana bread. The banana is already oven. I always bake my banana. Then we're going to be doing juice, orange and carrot juice, some pastry like sausage roll and what again, egg roll, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So we fold that in, let it be like a sand. Yeah. But this is like this because the butter is being on the room temperature. Usually it's always better for the cold butter. So now we're going to get all the wet ingredients in. So here we have our egg. I'm going to crack my egg. Yeah. That's about 50 grams. I might not be talking so that baby cannot be disturbing of it. So I'm going to be adding my milk. So I'm gonna add my water as well. Cold water, okay? I'm gonna add my water. So I'm gonna add my water as well. Cold water, okay? Cold water, okay? So I'm gonna add my water as well. Cold water, okay? 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 Cold water, okay There we go. Oh, my liquid. Excuse me. So the wet ingredients is here. Good evening, thanks for coming. Hi lady, good evening, happy weekend. Use your super chat, guys. Thank you, my YouTuber. Yeah, tonight, so these are the wet ingredients: water, milk, and egg. So whisk together. Still toast it a bit. Another 2-3 minutes. Okay, so now we create a hole in the middle. We pour the wet ingredients inside. This is like pastry dough. You can use it for meat pie, you can use it for sausage, you can use it for egg roll and fish pie. So all those my pastries, these are normally missing. I think my liquid might be too much, yeah, but we can always adjust it with the flour. Yeah, I think it's too much, because we're gonna add more flour. My liquid was too much, yeah. I've not risked it. I'm not sure I've risked it. Who asked you to bring it? Dad. I've not asked if you risked it. You know I left this money for shopping. Drop it and ask, please. Good boy.
I'll drop it here so it can be easier for yes.
Pardon?
It will be easier for yes.
Oh, all right. So I just want to sprinkle some flour on. Did he? No. So leave it. I have to rest it when I'm done. Anybody wants to use it can come downstairs, okay? Oh, sorry. One thing I forget to put, that someone told me, and I'm really doing an experiment with this. Thank you. You can go. Thank you. I know in puff pastry you do this, right? But in this meat pie dough, I've not tried it, so I want to try it out. Let's do it together when we baked it so we can tell. I think it said 2.5 grams for 1 kilogram, but I'm gonna be putting less than that, like 1/4 spoon of vinegar here, so into the dough. I usually use oil. I add oil to my dough, but today let's add vinegar to it and see the outcome of the dough. They say although vinegar make your dough to be flaky, like, you know. I know of that from the college where we're doing puff pastry, but you know Nigeria pastry is kind of different. So let's put that into there and just try it out. So I'm gonna try it out. I'll see how you taste, how you look like. Yeah. Okay, now this should be ready. That's ready. The banana is baking. So our dough is still a bit, so with that we should be okay. These kids are because mommy banana bread. Oh, big banana. Oh my goodness. I can't just on my oven for just banana bread. Do you get? So I don't like owning my oven or any of my thing for just one recipe. I like doing more than one thing. Yeah. So It's like you're kneading it here. I just want to pick all my flour that is on the bench. The bench is clean, so I'm picking my stuff. You see, all my leftover that's split on the floor here. Even from, so I'm trying to let all this stick in. So you can use plain flour here. Some people use self-rising flour. I don't know how that will come. Self-rising flour for what's it called? It's okay. For pastry like meat pie, sausage roll, and all of that. But personally, I use plain flour so I can work on my baking powder and my icing. I say icing, baking powder and salt. So we'll leave this in the fridge at least minimum 30 minutes to cool down. So let all the the mixture, everything to just relax. You can leave it in the fridge, yeah, or you can also do it and put it in the freezer. So we are taking this to the fridge, guys. So before the banana get ready, now we okay. Let me quickly chop this first. Let's chop this ones for the banana bread. So what I normally do, I just chop it on the tray. There's no point of using chopping board. Good evening, my YouTuber. How you doing? Use your super chat. So tonight we're baking. Oh my word! I just went on live on my YouTube. I didn't even put the title what we are doing tonight. I don't know if I can. Maybe if I do 1 hour, I will off it. Then I will come back and title it. I don't know how I can do that. One thing I love about this banana bread, I know I can work with the recipe, the amount of the sugar, the amount of the nuts. It's very healthy and all of that. Today I tried to look for oat flakes. I couldn't find. So I wanted to do the oat flakes since they keep requesting for it. I usually do it once in a while, but now it's becoming a like regular recipe in my house. Every week when we make banana bread. Today I'm making 4 batches. What I normally do, 230 grams of plain flour times 4 of that, about 800 grams, maybe 900 grams. So that I can put it in the freezer whenever, a day before I bring it out, they will just eat it. Because everyone, 4 of them, maybe 3 of them keep requesting banana bread. Me, personally, I like the Oreo one, so I love it as well. I just want to make a lot of it today. Like, yeah, I think I'm happy with this like this. That's the thing, that the banana bread recipe is good. If it's not good, you know men now, they won't say do it again. Honestly. I promise myself not to stay less than 2 hours in this life. Let's say I go, guys. Okay, so that's ready. Put this knife aside. Let's knead the egg roll dough. I swear. Let's use the egg roll dough. What happened? I don't know if it's accidentally. Egg roll dough. So I have my butter here. I have my butter. I have my flour. Okay, let me just bring this case so we can weigh out. What do I need to put the egg roll? Baking powder. A bit of salt. What else is missing out from the egg? I usually add a pinch of curry. I love it when I add curry to my egg roll. Yes. And white pepper, a bit of white pepper. Just me personally, I'm just exaggerate like that, so you can skip that out of it. The white pepper, you can skip it. What is it again? That I didn't measure. The white pepper, you can skip it. Then the curry, you can skip it. It's just me personally, I liked it, so that just make it different. That's my recipe. Good evening, my YouTuber. How you all doing? Thanks for coming in tonight. Happy weekend. How you all doing? I hope you guys are good. Thanks for joining. Happy weekend. So we need 250 grams, 2 cup. 125 grams is 1 cup. I'm not too good at cup because when I measure it out, I might end up having it is too much. So I'm just going to pour it in. 250 we need, right? Happy day. There we go. 250. Then we're going to add the salt. Our salt is 1/4 spoon, which is about 1.2 grams of salt. Yeah. I don't want to make that mistake. Yesterday when yesterday first day, I was cooking fried rice. This thing was too open. Oh my word. I almost spoiled it with the salt. Thank God that it was this one of the prawns that I was seasoning. So I now regulate it when I was frying other ingredients. So let's zero the scale. It's not even to 1 gram yet. Oh my word. Yeah, there we go. So I'm happy with that. Then baking powder, that should be 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon should be 5 grams. All right. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 5 grams. And measure it at its full. You level it. That was 2 level. 5 grams. 5 gram dot. So don't measure your baking powder like this. You say it's 1 spoon. No, you have to like use a knife or your hand like this. Just level it out like this. You have it level at the top. That's how to measure your baking powder, whatever that requests any baking, whatever. That's for that. So I'm just going to add a bit of my white pepper to it because I love a bit pepper on it. Then what I normally do, a bit of my curry. I don't want it to show inside, so a little bit. You can skip this. So this is just Felicia recipe. It's not anyone. So it's good to create something, you know. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna like blend all of this together. I don't want it to be showing that there's curry inside. So I will add it to the flour like I'm blending it. Do you get? Because by the time you put it like that, sometimes it will just end up like you'll see it inside. But I just like mash and blend it. So now we're gonna add our, what's it again? Sugar. 3 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon is 50 grams of sugar. Yeah, I think that is tried enough. I can go on Facebook. So again, you're gonna level it up. We are talking about sugar here, so yeah. 1. You see that gave me 50 grams. 2. That gave me 30 grams. 3 should be 45, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, 35 grams. I'm happy with that. So what else that needs to go into there? We've added that nutmeg. Once I don't want my nutmeg to be too powerful inside. 1/2 spoon, but I'm just gonna use my hand to sprinkle it. You say 1, that's enough. I don't really like too much nutmeg on my egg roll. So that's all the white dry ingredients that we are working with. So let's just measure the wet ingredients down. 1 egg, crack it. All right. Whisk, 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 whisk. Let's whisk this egg. Whisk, 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 whisk. Hello, beautiful people. Happy weekend. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. Support your baby girl. 1/4 spoon of evaporated milk, which is 125 gram. Yeah, let's start with that. You can add to it later on. 125 gram of evaporated milk. You can use any other milk of your choice, but this is what I'm using here. Let's see how the banana is going. No, the banana still need to be baked. Some of them is working. Still need to be baked. I'm just trying to flip the banana. I still need to be baked. Some of them is getting open. See, I encourage you, if you have not tried the recipe of baking banana before you bake your banana bread, try it. You will come and testify to me like there's a huge difference. I use brown sugar. So this is ready. We put this aside. Yeah, let's start the mixing process. All right, beautiful people. I want to clean my surface again because some of the baking powder poured. I don't want to do. Yeah. All right. So now, I hope my hair is not gonna. So just whisk all the dry ingredients together first before you introduce your wet ingredients. So we're gonna fold in our butter. Just the same process of the meat pie, right? So let me use 2. How you're doing? Thank you. There's this thing I'm gonna be working on next week. I'm gonna be working on banana Christmas tree cookies. I'm gonna be doing that. I'll be coming live. Ensure that you are subscribing to my YouTube channel, because when I come on live you can be notified. What is okay? The gram of the butter is 1 tablespoon. Sorry, 1 tablespoon, which is 15 gram. Okay, so the egg roll recipe is 250 gram of plain flour, which is 2 cup. Then nutmeg 1/4 spoon, baking powder 1 teaspoon. This the light is entering my head. I don't know. Yeah, 1 teaspoon. Then what again? Salt 1/4 spoon. That should be 1.5 gram of salt. Yeah. Then what again is going there? Sugar 3 tablespoons, which is that should be 15 times 2. That's 45 gram of sugar. You can regulate it, you can reduce it, you can increase it. That's for the sugar. Yes, sugar is 45 gram, which is 3 tablespoons. Each gram is 50 gram. In case you don't know how to measure it out with this spoon, you can just use your gram. Yeah. Then you can just increase. This one is just for only 6 egg roll. You can increase it, you can decrease it. So see the way it look like sand. So the butter is in there. We fold that in. So now, so it's optional. I can add the curry, a peach, and white pepper. Is optional, but you can just keep that. But that just me personally. So now we're gonna start with the wet ingredients. Okay, always in the middle. Create a hole. Okay, so we put that in because I whisk with the egg together. Depend on the flour you are using, but I'm using plain flour. If it's self-rising or bread flour, so you have to, I don't recommend you should use bread flour anyway, because that will take more liquid and it will not come up well for the egg roll. So yeah, I've tried it once, it wasn't good. Yeah, me, I like wasting ingredients. I like playing around. Sometimes I will not be on the camera, I'll just be doing things in my kitchen to just make me different out there. So it's very sticky, you can see. So don't worry. So we're just going to add a little bit of flour. It's very, very sticky like this. Let me say like 50 gram of flour. We are just adding 50 gram, that's it. So that milk, you can use 120 because I mistakenly put 130, about 5 gram extra. So you can use the milk 125 exactly. So you don't need to add this flour that I just added to it. Is because a little bit was extra on the milk that we use. So you can use evaporated milk. You can use what's it called again? You can also use the normal milk, whole milk. You can use that as well. So it's gonna be sticky like this. I expect that. So like this is fine. So we are going to let this rest for like 10-15 minutes So I'm gonna set time on it though. So this happened, yeah. For now, I think we are almost done with what the gloves need. So get a clean towel. Let's put this in the kitchen to just the dough to rest out for 10-15 minutes. You all know your girl, I always use time. So let me bring this down. Set time for 15. Let's set 10 minutes first. Oh, it's already. Let me just put straight 15. So this banana bread, this banana we bake it. What is that for? So now we are going to go to the banana bread. You see, we've mixed the meat pie, which is can use for meat pie, sausage roll, chicken pie, any pie pastry. That recipe I just gave you for 1 kilo. So that's 500 grams. You can multiply it. So now we're going to be doing the banana bread. All right. So stay tuned. I don't want my bench to get burnt. It's really hot here. Oh, I think we overbaked it, so it's fine. So don't be afraid like, oh, my banana is not ripe or this, that. No, don't worry about it. See all this liquid, I will show you in a minute. Imagine all that be on your banana bread recipe. So it's overbaked, that's why it's like this. But it's fine. Naughty bad. It's very, very okay. So what we are going to do, we're going to bring out the banana out, so you can see. Oh, the steaming is just blocking this for. I think it's fine like that. I just want my Facebook people to comment as well. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel, EBB Pastry. We teach you how to cook and how to bake. Any recipe that you want us to work on, let us know in the comment section. We are more than happy to take you guys along in this journey, guys. So now let's start bringing our banana out. So you can let this drain out, so all the liquid is out. Imagine, see all this liquid, you baked it. Sometimes that's why you see, I've tried it, you see that your banana bread will be soggy, you know, it will taste very nice like this. Oh my god, if you try this recipe, you're gonna thank Chef Ed, honestly, I bet you. And the aromas that will be coming out from it. What I did today, I tried to measure. You see this 3 large banana, if you weigh it, is about 700 grams. So I tried to weigh it out, 700 to 600 grams. So don't go and buy those, you know, those, let me show you some. All those tiny banana, you say it's 3 large banana. No, just go for the large one. If it's not 3 large, so try, see. You can compare these 2 bananas together. You see the difference. Can you see the height? Can you see the difference? There's no way you can say they are the same. So that's the way you are getting is get large one. If it's not large one, you can double the amount of the banana. That's why I weigh it out today. You can just double it. If it's the small one, just use 2 instead of 1. Oh, I'm supposed to wait to cool down, but we don't have time. We need to crack on this recipe, yeah? So I've already washed the banana before I bake it, in case maybe you're wondering if you fall inside. Oh, let me move this way. Okay. Let me do this now, sure. Okay. So it's really hot, guys. So hot. Imagine what is coming up probably by 300 degrees. Man, nowadays, Shisha. Man, sorry if you don't understand what I just speak. I'm just saying that my hand is very, very strong. Look at this one. And funny enough, one thing I love about, you know, those side that come with the banana, they will just go with it. So it's not going to be on the banana that you've already baked. So imagine, see all this liquid. Hi. But it's too much. See here now, it's a lot here. I'll show you guys. I just see all those ones that come. Normally, if you pull it now, it will go with the banana. That's why you'll be seeing all this stuff. It's like, look at banana is here. Can you see? So I'm gonna get fork and just do that. So let me show you guys. See all the, okay, you see? I don't know if you can see. See all the liquid that is coming out from inside. I don't need that. Oh, let me just put this aside. I'm coming, guys. Okay. I'm happy with that. We got thick here before, yeah? So now the mixing process is going to start for the banana bread, guys. I'm going to use my fork to just match it. Alright? Just mash it like this. I don't like it too smooth, so I want to see like, you know, the chops like very chummy inside. That's what I like how my banana bread to look like. So I'm not going to overdo it too much to be blended like smooth, no. So we are going to let this cool down though. I'm not going to work with it like this. If I work with it like this, it might cook the egg. So I'll just do it like this and spread it out. I think I will open the window so the fresh air can come. Because if you baked it like this, like mix it like this, you're going to cook your egg. Trust me. Believe me or not. So you want to let this cool down, honestly. You want to let this cool down. So while we are waiting for it to cool down, last all the ingredients that we need, they are all here. So we are working to the 230 gram of plain flour, but we have about 900 gram because I multiply it by 4. Yeah, so that means I need about 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs. Yeah. Two more. If I lost this egg on the flour on my own. Let me just break it here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's crack the egg here. So if you want, I can bring the recipe on the screen so you can snap it. It's on my YouTube channel anyway. So it's on my TikTok anywhere you want to look for it. This is the recipe. So you can take a screenshot of it. Okay. Let's crack the egg. Some people don't know how to crack it. Usually you just like this. Crack. Use your hand to open it. There you go. So if by accidentally the shell fall inside, all you just need to do, put your hand in the water, bring out the shell that fall inside. Don't try to use spoon. You will stay there for ages. It won't come out. You see, a pro. I explained that. Look at that. I'm gonna get it though because my bench is clean. I quickly got it before you get down. Yeah, I picked it up before it went down. So before that air will spread everywhere. I'm coming to get it with a spatula. Get this. I love this spatula. It's like K wood. So now we're gonna get this baby egg. Come here, sweetheart. You can't escape it. This is about 70 to 80p. I don't want it to go, so I'm not gonna. There we go. Always clean your surface because anything can happen while you are cooking, while you are baking. Imagine I got other things here now. I won't be able to save that. So yeah, there we go. Happy with that. So I'm not gonna waste this. Usually I don't want this. Is not what I need to risk. Let me try to turn this again. I need to cool down. We have 3 minutes more to go for the egg roll. Good evening, how you are doing? Thanks for coming in. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Hi. Turn on your notification bell, double tap, support your baby girl. Yeah, with Tisha to cook and not to bake. Yeah, what else? I don't want to mix up the fruit stuff. Then when the pastry is baking, then we can do the juice. I don't want to start. I just give myself filled. We have 3 minutes. With 3 minutes left. This is what I normally use for my sausage roll. I don't use all dog, except it's going to be all dog roll. So I use sausage meats. Yes. If you have tasted my sausage roll, I'm just reviewing to you. This is what I use. Sausage meat is the best. All you just need to do, just put your ingredients on it, the paprika and all of that. Yeah, that's it. I don't think I have 3 minutes to list that because I'm still going to make a little one for my little one today as well. One recipe request baking soda. Yeah, before I forget, baking soda. Okay, let me start measuring the ingredients that need to go for banana bread. So for the banana bread, let me measure out the dry ingredients that is going. Yeah, we have about, I think it was close to 900 or something grams. Yeah, I think so. Okay, we need 4 of this. Happy baking soda. Level it again. You're gonna level it out. That's gonna give me exactly 5 grams. But if I take it like this, it's gonna be more than 5 grams. That's what I was explaining. So I don't want to make a mess on this bed. Level it out again. You get, that's 10 grams. 15, 20. I'm happy with that. I got my 20 grams of baking soda, bicarbonate of soda. Yeah. This is okay. The salt again, salt. So the same thing. But what I do, I try to reduce the amount of the salt. It's 5 grams though. The recipe request at college, what I was taught. But for me, I'm gonna be adding about 10 grams into this recipe. I don't want to do too much salt on it. Recipe request 5 grams per, you know, but me, I will put less than 5 grams. That's even too much. Yeah, I'm having about 11 grams. I wanted to do 10 grams. Okay, it's okay, it's fine. So that's for the salt. Then cinnamon powder. You request about 2 grams. Cinnamon powder, don't too exaggerate. It's really powerful. I don't like to be exaggerate with it whenever I'm making, you know. So I'm gonna be adding like about, the recipe requests 2 grams. That's about 8 grams apparently. So I'm gonna be putting like 4 grams because I don't like it too much. Yes, I don't like it too much. Not at all. just to give him flavor. That's what I just like about it. So did he even weigh out? That's why I normally use spoon. I don't like it too much. That is enough. I use 1/2 spoon, isn't it? I don't like it too much. Even in my what's it called? What's this thing again? Puff. I don't like it too much. I just tap it inside a little bit. So that's what else. That's for the egg roll. And we're waiting for this to cool down. That's for the egg roll. Let me finish all the salt is there. Baking soda is there. What else do we need again? Cinnamon powder is there. I think we got all the dry ingredients here. So all we just need to do to just whisk here. You can still see it later, so I don't end up with the top. So that's settled. So let's just roll out the egg roll. So it's about 6 egg roll. You put the tray there, you bring it here, it starts rest up to 15 minutes in room temperature. Yeah. So now I'm gonna get some flour. Into the surface a little bit, bring it out. Actually, there was nothing I'm scraping with my hand. Sometimes I'm too stingy. I don't let go of my butter, my stuff. I'm too stingy with when it comes to that. Now, I just make a mess on my hand, my precious hand. I need to wash it. But it's gonna be messy anyway. So we know we are working with 1 gram, 6 egg rolls. So we're gonna chop this. This one is good flour on it. So okay, that is 3. I think I'm shitty this one, it's too small. Let me add to it. Okay, that's better. Where is the eggs? Okay, see. Let me butter this baby rubber first and put it. Pardon me, let me get the oil so that I can start preheating. Let's put the oil down first. Should we use this fry pan? I think we can do one. Let me put it here. You might need it or not. So let me wash my hand after. Let's step this together. Steam it out. Okay. You can spray oil on your pan to do this, or you can use flour, whichever way you want to do. It's up to you. So you can roll it out, or you can just get it. Just use your palm of your hand to spread it out like this. You can use a rolling pin to roll it out. So yeah. You can use oil, you can use flour, whichever way you are happy with. So put the egg in. I think it's too light. This particular one is too light. You can even see the waist going out from there. That was too light. Let me do the big one, the SS with her. And I think this dough was a big here. Spread it out or roll it, whichever way you want me to. So ensure that you seal it proper and make it tight so that when you are cutting the egg, when it's cooked, you don't say it's loose inside, yeah? So I think the dough was too light. So I'm I was about to get the egg flour. So I want to put it on the baking pan. I want to sprinkle flour on it so it doesn't stick to it when we are going to fry it later. It's easy to come out. That's why I'm sprinkling on the bench here. Yeah? So as you can see, so this. Since we are going to be touching the flour, so I will just ideally use flour rather than using the oil. The way I speak up is just so. So spread it and ensure that all is the same, not too thick. At least the range of the same equal. So bring it together. It's like you are closing it, you get. Then because when you don't close it well, by the time you want to fry it, it will be open. Me, I love egg roll. Egg roll and donut is my favorite among all this pastry I'm doing. Which one do you guys like the most? Egg roll, donuts, and fish pie, fish roll. I love my fish roll so much. So this dough is being just spread it out. Put on your glove, wash your hand, whichever you are comfortable with. So I think I need more flour on the back of my hand. It's sticking. So that's whether you need oil or flour. It's sticking. So I don't want to, when I'm rolling it out, to stick like this. I'm gonna pull out again the flour. So bring it together. You can manipulate your flours and you can work with it while it's like this. Not when you are frying it, you want to try and bring, you can't do that. So while you are closing it, that's going to be your button. So you can always work with them. You can bring it together and close it. Do you get? So you don't want your egg roll to be open when you are frying it. If it's apple, maybe one or two, not all the egg roll. Okay. So I'm just gonna, let me add it to this one. All this with flour is sticky again. Trying to close it to the part that is open. So I'm still gonna have much to bring out from here. Bring it out. By the time you bring it together, see, cut it out. You can feel it, you can tear. Yeah. I'm kind of rolling it the way I roll donuts. Did you get? I'm happy with this now. I can let this go. Everywhere is see. cut it too much. Never cut it. This one is going inside. I need to dust it out because I know it's not going on the oil. The flour was too much inside. Outside there's no problem because it's going on the oil. You don't have a problem with that. But inside, don't let the flour be too much. Just take pushing it out. Yeah, okay with that. Okay. When I'm done with this egg, I'm going to stir it down with cold drink. Probably my cold juice I'm making now. I'm going to be making later also because you see, and I have to redo that again. Let's see how go. It's the lesser side that has left flour. I like just making all this thing myself because I can work the sugar, I can know, you know, what is going in, the kind of egg. Yep, there we go. We have our 6 egg roll out. What we are gonna do, the first one I'm gonna open it. I don't want that one to go and open. The first one we roll before. No, that's first one. So I'm gonna bring it and re-roll it again. I'm happy with that. That was the first one we did, so I just want to be sure that everything is intact. The one I did with the oil, so always advisable with the flour other than using the oil. If you are not using evaporated milk, I don't know if you are still washing. If you are not using evaporated milk, sorry, they asked me to verify something. So if you are not using evaporated milk, I encourage you to use what's it called, powder milk and water. If you know you want to mix your egg roll, you're not using evaporated milk, so all you just need to do, powder milk with water or whole milk, but ensure that that should be 50 grams of powder milk for this recipe, except you are doubling the amount, 1 tablespoon. I'm gonna roll it together like, cut it out, yes, this was still too much. Okay, I'm happy with this now. Seal it up very well. Okay, this O6 is ready. So let's put it in this side. I want to do my banana bread first because the banana bread needs to go to the oven. I want you guys to see the way it will come out. So can you use this to do, that's why you can't do 7. If you do 7, I don't know, this might be too thin. You see, these are all the leftover ones, so we can just do it like a buns, and then we are going to use to test the oil. So just roll this out. You can roll it on the bench. So we are going to use this to proof the oil later. So let me quickly go and wash my hand, then we'll crack on the banana bread. That one is cold enough. So at least if you put the egg in there now, it's not going to be like it's cooking it out. Do you get? Because that temperature, the time we bait it out, it was not cold. It can apparently look like it's going to cook the egg, which we don't want that, yeah? Let me wash my hand, guys. Your baby girl will be back soon. All right, so let me get my cookies out. I always like to have all my ingredients. I don't want to miss out. By the time we are done later, so let me get it out down here. So I'll put them aside there, just in my front. Thank you for double tapping. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. That means a lot to me. Oh my Lord. Okay. So this is the banana. We baked it. Oh, you see, I've already mixed my egg roll. I forget to add flavor to my egg roll. It is what it is. That's why you have everything at your front. So I'm just going to put everything on this recipe in my front. I don't want to say, hey, I missed this, I missed that. So home egg. You can use Greek yogurt for this banana bread. Thank you very much. Thank you. Felicia, baby. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you. So our flour, all the ingredients we need for this banana bread is here. Where's the whisk? Let's whisk this recipe together. I'm so excited. This is the favorite recipe in my house here. Banana bread. Don't play with it. Oh. Guys, can you see this butter? So you can see milk. That's when you are taking allergic tick. Some people are allergic to milk. When you are baking, like is it, oh, I don't know, any recipe that you need to add butter, have it in mind there is milk inside. Don't deceive yourself. Okay, look at the milk. This is about 560 grams of butter. Can you see the milk that is here? Amount of the milk that is the butter when you microwave it. So don't hesitate to deceive yourself on that, guys. So as I said, let me end the YouTube live and start again. It's about 1 hour and now we're going to really start the recipe for the banana bread. Sorry guys, I want to turn this. Sorry guys, stay tuned on my YouTube. I want to restart the live again.